LG fam, welcome back to another episode of the LG Podcast, your favorite podcast for anything and everything in pop culture. It's the boys, Jet, J-Mag, and Cody here today. Man, there's a lot of shit to review. To be honest, the way we watch this is gonna go for a while. So, LG fam, buckle the fuck in. This is gonna be a great episode, great discussions. But first, LFG is going to get you guys caught up on the latest pop culture news from this past week.
Grammy nominees for the best song written for film/TV. I Lied to You from Sinners. I don't even remember that song. That's how bad that movie was. It's okay. Pale Pale Moon from Sinners. I don't even know that song. Sinners from Sinners. I know that song. Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. Never Too Late from Elton John. Never Too Late. As alive as you need me to be from Tron Ares. That's probably gonna win.
Which song is that?
That's today.
I don't even know.
If you don't know it, just tell me. I know it though.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
got my one there.
K-pop do it? Can they do it?
Yeah, for sure. If we're being honest, yeah.
I don't know how it doesn't win.
Yeah, like genuinely, how does it not win?
It's like the biggest song on the planet.
Yeah. I don't know. You know how these Grammys be though, and these Oscars. We'll see. We'll see.
It's supposed to win, so
yeah.
But hey,
that'd be crazy.
GTA 6 is delayed. Now launches in November 2026. How we feeling?
I mean, expected.
Are we getting this before Spider-Verse?
Go ahead and click the next one.
We'll now get Supergirl, Minions 3, Toy Story 5, The Odyssey, Scary Movie 6, Coyote vs. Acme, The Social Network 2, Spider-Man Brand New Day, The Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping, The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender, before GTA 6.
So there you go. I mean, Spider-Verse. Oh yeah, Spider-Verse is still after GTA 6, so we'll see. Stays that way. But I mean, GTA 6 was just expected, bro. Delays after delays after delays. I would imagine we're not done. But this is all the stuff we're getting still before GTA 6. Crazy. Scary Movie 6 before GTA 6. Crazy.
I don't know. Like in the grand scheme of things, does it fucking matter?
At this point, I mean,
no, because it's been over a decade. Like, why?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So
it's just they need to stop with the dates. And
the dates needs to stop.
When we know for sure, and we know without a doubt, we are polished, we're good to go, we're going to give you a date.
When did this stuff start like happening? Because people never used to give out release dates and then delay after delay. Like it used to be, oh, we know it's going to drop, we're ready, we're going to give you a date. What happened?
Yeah,
people just like the.
I just don't understand how there are this many delays after fucking 10 years.
Yeah, like what are you delaying for?
And then, like, if you weren't close, and then, you know, they had that hack where they showed a bunch of the early fucking gameplay. So I don't know if any of that went into it. But it's like, bro, you had over a decade to work on this game. You didn't have to say shit. Like, we knew it was coming. You could have just waited. And now you have, I guess not a dilemma, but just weird shit. I don't know.
See.
Red Dead Redemption 2 has now sold 79 million copies. Now the fourth best-selling video game of all time, surpassing Mario Kart 8. How is it still being sold?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I don't get it.
$10 sales, $20 sales. I think in even some cases, they might be $40 still. No. We're still buying it. That's, yeah.
Was the shit not free at one point?
That's what I'm saying. It's free. You can go play it for free if you have PlayStation Plus. Obviously, the middle tier, but like, I don't understand. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. This is not taking anything away from the game, but I just don't get how people are constantly buying this game.
People get in the mood for a game or whatever. Decide to play it again. I had that on PS4. I'll play it again.
Fourth best-selling game of all time.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart 8.
That's crazy.
Will it go higher? Marvel says they will continue to collaborate with Insomniac Games for many years to come.
Oh, Xbox niggas are pissed. Damn.
Are they? Because we can play everything now.
Yeah, that's a W. I mean, Insomniac, what they did with the Spider-Man franchise, what the trailer looks like, and Wolverine just looked fantastic. Can't wait for more from them. So super excited.
Many years to come, they say.
Many years of delays. Did I click twice? I did not. Jennifer Lawrence says she has a secret TikTok account where she rage baits people. I get in fights on TikTok. One girl was like, "How old are you? Get a life." That sounds like Andrea.
Man, some people just want to be normal people, man. Just let me see what's going on down here. It's crazy. That's good.
She got the KD shit going on. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Next time you argue with somebody, it might be Jennifer Lawrence.
Literally. W. The Russo brothers will executive produce the Rambo prequel movie through their production company AGBO, or is it Agbo? Noah Centineo, is in final talks to star as young Rambo.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of wild.
I don't even know where to start. Man, I mean, the Russo brothers, obviously they're good at Marvel, but outside of that, nigga, they gotta prove some shit.
Yeah.
Prequel Rambo.
I've seen Noah in some things, and he's not bad. But for Rambo, I don't know. Maybe he'll show his chops here, but a Rambo movie without Stallone, crazy.
It's too old, man.
I don't know for sure, but that franchise is come and gone. Then let's let it rest. Kind of wild.
Come on, man. We've been bringing back movies that came out decades ago. They ain't worried about none of that.
True.
We're gonna see. Reality competition series based on the Overcooked video game is in the works at Netflix and A24. I did hear about this.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is a must watch, I think, for us here at LG. Let's see.
It is.
Hell yeah.
But it's not like it's a reality show though.
Yeah, it is. It'd be funny to see these motherfuckers on conveyor belts, trying to pass food along or whatever, and getting through this competition with all the hurdles that they have to go through.
I just feel like a must watch is crazy.
I think so. I think that's gonna be fun.
Hey, maybe John will show up to review it. Who knows?
Don't shade. Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz will return for a new The Mummy movie.
Dang. That's a W. That is a W. The Mummy 4.
The Mummy 4. That's the 5. That's pretty cool. I like how they do it. Anyways, Robert Pattinson breaks silence on starring as Scytale in Dune Part 3. When I was doing Dune, it was so hot in the desert that I couldn't question anything, and it was so relaxing. Like, my brain actually wasn't operating. I did not have a single functioning brain cell. Yo, what is going on?
He said it was so relaxing, so I don't know if he was just in the zone, ready to go. Like, this might be his best performance. This might be his worst performance, but based off of what he just said, I have no idea. So we'll see.
Hey, he kept silent. Well, what the fuck are we doing with that quote? Yo? What
the fuck? We'll see. I'm excited.
Robert. And that concludes J-Mag's news. Breaking Bad creator Vince Gilligan's new show, Pluribus, debuts with 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Follows the most miserable person on Earth who must save the world from happiness. Described as a sci-fi masterpiece with one of the best TV pilot episodes ever. More on this later. Let's just leave it at that.
There you go.
That was hell of a debut, huh? The first trailer for Avengers Doomsday will officially release on December 19th.
Dang, and that's the date, I think, with Avatar.
Is this an official poster?
Nah, there's no way.
No, I don't think so. I think that's fan made.
Yeah.
I was gonna say just because of the way his face looks right here, but
I've been using that poster for every edit that I make. So I don't fucking know. Collider used it. Yeah, this is in front of Avatar. Like, it is officially confirmed. That shit is playing in front of Avatar. Fucking nuts.
It's crazy, bro.
Wild.
Mogul. Make sure you guys go draft. Avatar.
Like, bro, I'm gonna watch that trailer and then walk out and then talk about what I just saw and then go back in. This shit is so crazy, man.
Wow.
And it's just a little over a month away. We're gonna see actual footage for this fucking movie.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
Insane.
I don't know if my memory is just foggy, but he had shoulder pads at all in the movie?
No, Scarlet shouldn't be there either, right? So
Yeah, this is for sure, man. Those are good details. Point it out.
Well,
Take a sale.
NBC Universal is now exploring a bid to buy Warner Bros. There we go. More people are in the bidding. They have hired bankers to evaluate an offer, and access to Warner Bros. Financials has been given.
I think Phil, right, when we had him on last time, talked about Universal, and that's potentially where he would like for Warner Bros. To get sold to.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But I mean, I think we talked about it last time. It's not a matter of if; it's a matter of when.
Yep. What just happened? Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra has been delayed to later in 2026.
I forgot this was a thing.
I did too.
And then it just showed up delayed. A couple of delays this week. Crazy. Yeah, I guess we'll see when we get that.
See if you will. Final trailer for Osgood Perkins Keeper, featuring praise from Fede Alvarez, James Wan, Guillermo del Toro, Guillermo, that's how you pronounce it, Hideo Kojima, and Bong Joon-ho in theaters on November 14th.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like he threw all that praise in the fucking trailer. Like, yeah, all these horror gods like my shit. He did The Monkey, and then something else that I'm forgetting, and I had it in my head. I didn't see either one of those two though. But I mean, if all these legends are liking this shit, might have to check out Keeper. Keeper 14.
Coco Melon, the movie, will release on February 26, 2027 in theaters. Wow. Well, I know what I'm picking.
Huge property, yeah, honestly. There you go.
Hey, what?
2027, that's a little ways off, so we'll see. But yeah, I mean, it's a huge property. Makes sense.
Winner.
It probably didn't cost them nothing to make this shit,
Dang.
boy.
The crazy part is that some of the kids watching Coco Melon now in 2027, they might have aged out of this already.
Nah, there's still new kids on the way. There's always new kids.
For sure.
So I'm putting it on my list. I don't know about y'all. Don't expect to see K-pop Demon Hunters 2 until 2029. How does that make y'all feel?
I mean, yeah, I'm fine with it. As that is a while, but I mean, yeah.
You know what this sounds like? It sounds like the gap for the Spider-Verses. Just saying.
Same studio.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that is the same studio.
But hey, that also would mean we're getting some quality.
Yep. Chainsaw Man the movie has made nearly 169 million at the box office.
39.
139. What did I say? 79?
69.
Oh, I'm tweaking today.
139 million at the box office. Dang. Huge.
Winner.
Off of 4 mil, right?
Off of 4 fucking mil.
Please.
Dang.
Planner.
Insane.
W though.
Insane.
W.
Jujutsu Kaisen Execution will be released in IMAX theaters on December 3rd.
That's pretty soon.
Soon as fuck.
Wow. Early access event December 3rd. Yeah, I mean, I'll be watching that. See what's going on with that. Excited.
In IMAX?
It says experience it in IMAX, so Dolby for me. Doesn't say.
Brother, it's literally on the poster, J-Mac. They're telling you to watch it.
It's got to say film in IMAX. filmed for IMAX, whatever those words are.
They
Says
drew the
experience.
shit.
Yeah. They went around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that is more. Ridiculousness has been canceled by MTV after 14 years and 46 seasons.
I didn't even know this was still going. I thought it was reruns,
I
just
did too.
nonstop.
That is ridiculous.
That is
'Cause,
very
like-
ridiculousness.
Hey, that brother's pocket's got to be crazy.
What he has
Dude,
3 big shows: Robin Big, Fantasy Factory, and Ridiculous. That's crazy.
Yo,
3
shout
and
out Robin
0.
Big, man. That show was.
Shout out Robin.
That show's a
Big.
goat. That show was a goat.
3 and 0. How do you not miss? He's on TV. It's
Yeah.
a hit. Like what?
Well, he was a skater. I don't know him as a skater. I know.
I don't
That's
know him as
reality
a skater.
TV.
I know him from reality. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly how I know him. That's so crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
His life is just successful. Like
On to the next. On to the next thing for Rob, man. We'll see what he comes up with next.
God,
Until you gotta be like, whatever you're ready, bro. We got you on the next one. Let us know.
Dang, crazy.
Legend.
The cast of American Horror Story season 13 has been announced. Ariana Grande,
Oh,
Sarah Paulson,
oh,
Evan Peters,
oh,
Angela Bassett,
yo.
Kathy Bates,
Okay.
Emma Roberts,
Wow.
Billy Lord,
I don't know that one.
Gabari Sidibe,
Same.
something like that. Leslie Grossman, Jessica Lange.
Man, that's huge. I've been meaning to get back into the American Horror Story. I think I left off on Covenant, I think was the last one that I didn't watch. So I have to go back and watch it. Which
Coven?
is
Yeah.
Is it coming? Yeah.
Yeah, Coven.
So that's where I
Yeah,
left off, whatever that is. Yeah.
I left off on Freak Show, which I don't know if that's 4 or 5, but yeah, it was just kind of like a slow descent, and it
Yeah, for
wasn't
sure.
the same after that. But they got rid of Kim Kardashian, and they bringing back the OGs. Man,
That's crazy.
Shit might be crazy.
That's stacked for sure.
That's wild.
And you don't even got to go watch the other ones. You just hop
No,
right
you
in.
don't. You really don't. You really don't.
It's crazy.
American Horror Story. Luke Hull and/or Chernobyl will serve as production designer for the Batman 2.
That's a W.
That is a huge W.
Damn. And it's not going to be a part of the DCU.
There might not even be a DCU, man. I don't know.
All right, buddy. Clayface has wrapped filming in theaters
Hey.
September 11th, 2026.
They said we got to get this out ASAP.
All right, buddy.
ASAP. I didn't wrap filming. Damn, that's fast. That seems kind of fast.
Bruh, we've known about Clayface for years. For
This is
years.
great. I feel like we just talked about this last month.
Hey, that just means that he's consistent. He's constantly working, and we getting shit done. That's good. That's a good thing.
I'm excited for it, but that's kind of fast that they wrap filming. So I mean, obviously it was supposed to be like a smaller budget type movie, condensed type thing. So that was pretty cool.
With the success of Penguin, I have high hopes.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
On 9/11, it's crazy.
Wow, I just had to point that out.
Sorry.
Elmo dressed as Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece for Halloween.
Hey,
W.
One Piece.
What do you
is-
say?
I mean, yeah, yeah.
The nigga's global. I mean, you know,
Like it's Elmo, my guy. Like,
the fuck does Elmo know about One Piece, my guy?
come
Shit is
on, man.
crazy.
Get it started.
Yeah. It's a W.
Funko has said they have substantial doubt about our ability to continue as a company in the next 12 months without extra funding or an acquisition. Sales for the company are continuing to decline. What's going on?
That's crazy. I mean, it was expected. I mean, a lot of people in the comments were like, "Yeah, bro, you guys are making product for everything. You guys are buying all these licenses." So I mean, yeah, it makes sense. But damn, Funko's been around for a little bit, and for them to kind of be gone already, it's kind of crazy. Potential.
They already prepared for the worst. Zach Kreger's sci-fi film, The Flood, is now stalled after Netflix refused a theatrical release.
You're not gonna release a Kreger film in theaters? Netflix? She'll do Stranger Things.
That's crazy. And this is the guy that has proven he'll get the butts in the seats to go to the fucking theater. I don't. I mean, it's Netflix. They have a track record of doing this shit for years, not really fucking with theatrical releases. Obviously, Stranger Things and different things like that. They'll do it here and there, but they're all about the streaming game. But it sucks. I don't know. So I guess it's not dead. It's stalled, according to the
stalled.
rap,
Yeah. I'm assuming he's gonna shop this somewhere else and get it somewhere where that can be shown in theaters. And if that shit's a hit, which by all accounts, Barbarian's a hit, Weapons is a super hit, so chances are this is gonna be a hit too, and Netflix gonna be kicking themselves.
Yeah. Well, Millie Alcock and Toni Collette will star in the new survival thriller Hot Mother. The film follows a mother and daughter who visit a remote wellness spa, which turns into a fight for survival when they get trapped in a sauna.
So phone booth, but in a sauna.
Damn, phone booth. Hey, I like phone booth.
Hey, yeah, me too.
I like phone booth.
I love both of them as actresses, so
gotta
check that one out.
They'll do. Some Disney Plus subscribers were baffled after receiving emails saying their annual plan would increase to $159.99. Just canceled. I only had it for Mandalorian.
Dang.
Yeah,
it says right there.
Double?
Yeah.
Double?
$79.99 to $160. Double the price.
Double.
You're Disney, man. You are a multi-billion-dollar corporation with a monopoly on just about everything. And y'all want to gouge us. For what?
There's no words for that.
Double.
There is absolutely no
They said
words.
They won't notice. Just flip it. This is crazy.
People are already resorting. They've probably already been doing this for a while too, but just canceling. Justin, I think, has been doing this. Cancel it. Something comes out, go, watch it. And in some cases, let it stack, let the season be over. Go binge it for that week. Cancel it for the month. Move on.
This
micromanage your subs.
The next one is a double, so that is the end of the episode.
That is a double. He did not lie. That is the end.
All right, there you guys go. I love you, keeping you up to date with all the latest news in pop culture throughout the week. Let us know if you guys heard something that you didn't already know about. Hit that like button now if you did. That would be much appreciated. Moving on to our what do we watch? What do we watch? What do we play? Or perhaps what do we listen to this week? Justin alluded to it. There's talks coming up, so we will get right into that. Cody, anything new?
No.
Jet, anything new?
Why am I forgetting what the movie's called?
Oh,
fuck.
A few moments later.
First up, it is Bring Her Back, horror movie 2025. I was hearing a lot of amazing shit about this movie. Marco in particular wouldn't shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah, he probably didn't like it.
And it was really good. Wow. It was really good. I didn't love it, but I did like it a lot. It's not necessarily scary. And honestly, I tell this to Andre all the time. Movies nowadays aren't really scary. All the horror movies that have released this year, they're more creepy, unsettling, disturbing type shit. I can't remember the last time I've been genuinely scared of a movie. But no, this movie is absolutely disturbing. There's some imagery in here, bro, that is out of this world. And a really cool thing about it is it revolves around some kids, some child actors, and they are phenomenal in this shit. What a great
judge of that.
What a great 2 years for horror, man. Honestly, back to back, it's been crazy. They've been killing it. Horror has been really killing it as a genre these past 2 years. I thought this was a really well-made movie. It's by the same two guys that did Talk to Me, which those two guys started on YouTube, the YouTube channel Raka Raka. So it's actually crazy that they're now fucking 2 for 2. It's actually insane. But yeah, this was a good watch. Kind of, it's a little predictable. Like you can kind of see where it's going. Maybe until like that last act, there was some shit that I didn't see coming for one part of it, without trying to give anything away. But it doesn't really take any huge swings as a movie. And obviously that's not always detrimental, to how you're, reviewing something. But I was kind of just watching it and be like, okay, I'm following a path and I can kind of see where this is going, and it went that way pretty much. But the storytelling was good. It does make you think. It doesn't give you all the fucking pieces. You got to piece it together a little bit, and I do like that about it. It's a good movie. I think I'm at 8. Really fucking good.
There you go. Anything else?
No.
All right. No. So. Okay. Let's get into the movie of the week here. Predator Badlands. I'll start us off here. This was my number 1 most anticipated movie after, July. We had that crazy month of July. This did not disappoint me whatsoever. And realistically, I'm gonna be biased on this one for sure. It's got me off of two of my points. And we'll speak on that in a little bit. But I'm at a 10 on this one. I really enjoyed this. Fun, action, like almost nonstop throughout the whole movie, except for like that middle act. But even in that middle act, you got some story elements that I think were needed for some characters and character development and things like that. That was pretty cool. But way to tell a Predator story. Like, what? Dan Trachtenberg has been killing it, and he does not fall short here for me personally. So I'm at a 10. Cody?
I'm gonna keep it short and simple. I'm at an 8, and the 2 points that I knocked off isn't that crazy. It's just I'm not familiar, or I should say, I don't have a lot of knowledge on the Alien versus Predators or Predators Alien, whatever. I don't have any knowledge on like the world, so this was really like my first time really actually. It's kind of like Tron. Like, that was my first time being put into that, so this is new for me. So what I say later on gonna make sense. So yeah.
I am at a 9. I enjoyed the fuck out of this. Like you were talking about, he's 3 for 3. He has not missed since taking over this fucking universe, man. I think me personally, I think I like Prey more than this, but this shit had a lot to fucking love. But I think I just like Prey as a narrative a little bit more. And what's the other one?
Killer Killers.
Killer Killers.
You watched that?
Yeah, I did watch that.
Oh.
I watched it before this. I really like that shit too. I think once it got to the World War shit is where it lost me just a little bit. But everything, I mean, that samurai shit, oh my god.
Yeah.
Woo, insane. But yeah, he's killing this shit, and this does not drop off from what he's got going on, and I hope he continues to make more, because this was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'll speak on that real quick. Obviously, Prey, way to revive the franchise, prequel type of thing. Then he went into this animated version, anthology, amazing. Then he decided to do something that's never been done and tell the story perspective from a Predator. And we had our reservations with that rated R not being rated R for the first time ever. It was not needed, honestly. There was so much violence in here. There was already like blood from the aliens, and I spoke on this even when we found that out, from the aliens, from the synths and all that stuff. So they didn't miss a beat not being rated R. I thought that was pretty cool. And then there's something here at the end that alludes to where he can possibly go with the next one. And like I just mentioned, he did 3 different type of Predator movies, and now a 4th one with that last scene that we got at the end. Like, insane. This dude is doing 4 different styles of Predators potentially, and they could potentially all work. and I'm super excited if that ends up getting done and we get to see that. So pretty cool. But yeah, absolutely loved it. Love the story on it. It made sense, and we're in spoilers already. It made sense for this Predator because people had reservations about it, the helmet being off, and to me it made sense to the storytelling and why he didn't have his helmet and stuff.
Sense to the
story. Yeah, like he wasn't a full blown Predator yet. He was off to get his first cloak. I mean, his cloak, to be invisible and things like that. And he was the runt of his litter. And from the very moment this movie starts, it starts off with great action and crazy scene and this is where it got like a boosted for me because you guys know me and I'm going to go towards the brother stuff. Like that stuff is going to get me. And they right off the rip, they're brothers. His brother protected him because he's the runt. They talked about a little bit of the backstory about the little brother protecting the big brother back in the day. We didn't get to see that, but he got his tusk injured and he sacrificed his life so that his brother can potentially live on. And I thought right away that you got me right there. The second point, they talked about this whole wolf thing, and he adopted the wolf mentality and things like that. Come on.
When I heard that shit, I said, J-Man's going to get that shit over.
Hell yeah. So, I mean, come on. So that's probably where I'm at. Realistically, this is probably a 9, but me being biased, I'm at a 10, and I'm kind of struggling to find any negatives, so I'm interested to see what Cody and maybe even Jet, what kind of negatives you guys take away from it. Maybe I can see where you guys are coming from on that. But I love this whole story. I thought it was fantastic. The action was phenomenal. The planet itself, where literally everything can kill you from the blades of grass.
Yeah, that planet is crazy.
Crazy. Insane. So yeah, that was such a cool scene or cool planet to be on, and for him to go on his hunt and stuff like that, to the final twist at the end, which I don't think I saw coming. With his hunt, his target and things like that, and what happened with all of that, I was like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. Like he didn't do what he had to do. So yeah, I'll kick it over to these guys and let me see if there's any negatives they could potentially speak on. There you guys.
Well, we're going to go through the movie most likely, so I could probably remember some stuff. But the main, and it's not an issue per se, it's just something for me personally, was like I get he's the weakest, and I don't need a backstory on that. But like the movie didn't portray him weak in any way. And I guess that's scaling towards like weak in terms of the clan, so that can make sense. But in terms of like what I saw, that nigga was not weak. Like he lost to his brother, and obviously would have lost to his dad at the time. But like the moment since he stepped on that planet, he was not weak.
He was surviving.
Like I wanted to see him struggle and be like, oh, that's why he's just But no, I felt like he was that guy. Like. And like I said, I can't. Maybe that's attested to like maybe in the clan he's weak, but I just didn't see why he was being shunned. I was like,
he would have died pretty early in the movie if it wasn't for the synth.
Yeah, he did get saved, but
he would have died.
Again, but again, to that planet is crazy.
No, for sure.
That planet had everything is deadly, nigga. He thought everything that he saw, he thought was the what's it called that he's trying to catch?
The Callisk.
The Callisk. Yeah, he thought everything was. That's how crazy that planet was. Is that the callus? No, like that's what the callus eats. I'm like, yo, like that's how crazy that planet is.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's really like the main thing, and it's like it's not really an issue. It's just in my head, I'm like, he's not portrayed as weak, but.
Jay, what you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't have any strong negatives either. I just kind of felt like I didn't.
This wasn't that 10.
Just want to give it a 10. Yeah, I honestly
makes sense. Yeah,
didn't really have anything negative to say. I was locked in. It was fun.
It was fun.
Elle Fanning is fucking phenomenal as always.
What do you guys think about Elle Fanning? Like, I've seen some people say like she could be annoying. But as the movie went on, you loved her character. You grew to love her.
When I first saw the character, because like I said, I don't know anything about the world, and I'm assuming like because the way they explained it, to my knowledge, and tell me if I'm wrong, this is basically the human race evolved, and they just made synthetic beings, and they're just living on through humanity. Like that's the creation that we made.
That's very interesting. That's interesting that you jumped to that. No, that's an alien. Why am I drawing a blank? The one that we just watched. Alien Earth. Where they started messing with that and putting their conscious minds, and at first it's just kids, into these synthetics. But these synthetics that we saw in the movie, they're just like robots almost, just That humanity just controls them. They're just soldiers.
Yeah, but when I saw it in my head, because I didn't know she was severed in half. So when I saw it, I was like, I didn't have any issues at all with it. I was just trying to figure out what she was doing there. But then you find out she's synthetic and that they were on a mission, and we don't know what the mission is. But she said they were there. Mm-hmm. They had a base and stuff like that. So everything was cool. I didn't have an issue with it, and her character grew on me pretty quickly. Honestly, like. Just knowing that they're not human, they're robots, and then like seeing how she has the emotions and she's really just interested in everything. I like that character, and then I just don't see how people have a problem with her. Like her acting isn't bad. She's not annoying in any way to me.
Some people say she's annoying, like the talking and the yapping and stuff like that. Some people say that she was, or we're saying that she was. I didn't get that.
Yeah, that's tough for me because I mean I'm biased. I love her. Maleficent, a complete unknown. Like she can't do no wrong in my eyes. So
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah. Wrong person to ask.
Plus, she did a great job doing the dual role. I gotta find this screenshot of like this is the year of dual roles, and all these characters are. Yeah,
she's playing Thea.
She's playing Thea and something like that. Yeah, she's playing too. And yeah, she was a badass on that side, and she more serious on that role. So it was pretty cool to see her do both. Tessa, yeah. It was pretty cool to see her go both routes and
And I'm not gonna lie, at first, because I guess I wasn't paying attention to her face enough, I didn't know that was her. I thought it was another person, but obviously that's how I realized it.
What'd you guys think about the well, at this point, we didn't know this, but
Bud?
The baby. Yeah, Bud. What'd you guys think about Bud?
I fuck with Bud heavy. I was like, yo, they made a hedgehog? Like, because he was rolling around spinning fast. I was like, yo, they got a hedgehog in here. But, like, clearly he's running through the blaze, so his skin's tough. I was like, bro, I mean, the creatures are obviously just crazy, but he was like a comedic relief. And, like, he elevated it because I felt like it's showing you like what it's like for a random creature out there. Like he's adapted and survived. Like the reason his skin is so tough because he has to live through those the blade grass and he's swinging through the vine. Like he doesn't care. He was still trying to take down the what did they call it? The bone what? The big monster. I forgot when they first met him. But yeah, like just seeing how he like just the different creatures are interacting in that world. Like everything's a predator basically. You're in a planet of predators. And that even that little baby itself is trying to be a predator, and just I don't know, like the whole game coming together, like it was just fun. It was a fun watch. Like you could really enjoy this movie if you just watch it. Yeah.
No, I agree. I agree with everything he just said. That was great.
Yeah.
Like he was fun as shit. This movie's just fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's a good time, man. It's and it's kind of crazy it being like PG-13. I feel like I could take my kids to go watch this, and
honestly,
they could enjoy it. Havoc would be going crazy just seeing the monsters and the fights and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool and kind of unique that it could cater to both.
This isn't a negative. This is a question because I don't remember when he first lands and he's like checking out his gear, making sure all his stuff is intact. Everything's like his weapons are working. He pulled out a bow. He never used that bow.
He did when he first got on the fucking forest. He was in the forest. He looked up and started shooting it. He did it like once, maybe twice, but after that, I don't know what happened to it.
I never saw that thing again. But
I was
just trying to think if I ever saw it again.
Oh yeah. The big twist though being the Calisk. We finally get this Calisk fight, right? And that thing is a beast. Like they even made it a point to be like, Dad's scared to come get this shit.
when they said nobody has killed it, like you're just going in to die. In my head, I'm like, yeah, we already know he's about to probably get fucked up. But when he was fucking it up, I said, oh shit, that was simple. Fuck no, that shit, nigga, he chopped that head off. That head grew back. I said, oh, that makes sense. You're crazy. Fucked. Like, okay, that shit was so crazy, man. Like that shit blew my. I didn't know how they were gonna explain how OP it is, but that's how you explain it. You can't die. Okay.
Yeah, that was really crazy to see the Calisk like that. We found out obviously later on that the Bud was the child of the Calisk, and it's kind of crazy because when they first introduced Bud, Cody said earlier that rhino type of creature, right, was food for the Calisk, and then we see Bud. And now we know why later on in the movie he was hunting. Like he was trying to eat that shit because he was a Calisk. So that was pretty cool. We didn't know that. But then later on too, Bud spits on our predator, right? On what's his name, Deck? I think his name is Deck.
Yeah, something like
And
that.
that shit was hilarious, but it served a purpose too later on in the movie because the Callus was about to kill his ass and eat him, and she started sniffing him. She's like, "Oh, wait a minute, you met Bud, you're good, you're part of our family," because that's exactly what they're talking about. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it being a baby Callus, I thought was really cool, and that paid off, I think, at the end too. But yeah, that whole Callus fight was great. The whole fight scene at the end with Wayland and their synths, which I don't know. I guess maybe this is a negative unless you guys can remember. Maybe I can remember a little bit. But she did say like the Callus messed up our whole expedition team, right? So does that mean a certain group of people went out on the expedition, but they still had a base of people? Because there was a shitload of people at the base.
That's what I'm saying. When he first met the girl severed in half, I think this is Thea. She was explaining to him that we have a base somewhere. Like they have a base on this planet. That's how. Okay. That's so then I remember. So then I missed it. I was like, "Yo, didn't you just say most of your people got killed? But then you go to this base and there's a shitload of them." But no, I guess that makes sense. It was a smaller group. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, that whole fight thing was pretty cool. And Tessa, I think that was her name, right? Tessa being the villain of the movie was actually pretty cool. Seeing the Callus get killed as soon as the Callus ate her at the end, I was like. Yeah,
you're done.
Man.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up. You're done, man. Bro. Like usually we know how that shit goes. I had a small, and I'm glad I do give it a point though, for them keeping the Callus dead. I was like, oh, that's cool. At least it didn't come back. But I did think once it thawed out, hey, those pieces might have came back together.
Yeah,
I don't know,
low key.
But it didn't happen. But yeah, pretty cool. He gets his own clan by the end of the movie. Throughout the entire movie, he's going through these trials, these different creatures going on, these little snakes. By the way, that little snake was fucking awesome at the end. Gloria loved that little snake, man. That was his fucking like laser beam. That was his laser beam. That was pretty cool. But he's learning all these lessons, getting the planet, different fauna going on, the plants and stuff like that. And then he learns all those lessons at the end of the movie so that he can bring them all together, which I kind of figured was going to happen anyways. Like,
for sure.
Yeah, that's a given. And yeah, he used it. His little helmet that he finally got at the end was pretty cool. I thought
it was made of the bone thing, the bone rhino. Yeah,
I thought that was pretty sick. So he used all the resources and knowledge he got from being on this planet to do the final fight scene, and I thought that was pretty cool. But obviously the Callus died at the end. She came back, blew him up at the end, and then she died pretty quick actually. Like she died pretty quick, and they took care of business right after that. But the next time we see Bud, that motherfucker is full grown. Well, not full grown. He's like a teenager.
He's like a teenager now.
Yeah, he's like a teenager. But Bud and Deck, they gonna be some crazy motherfuckers to deal with, bro. That's insane. You
have the unkillable. Like you're a predator with an unkillable pet. Like
that's crazy. That's crazy. But he gets his get back at the end of the movie with his dad, and whoops! Before he kicks his dad's ass, he kicks the two soldiers that his dad told him to go kill.
That's what that's where it came full circle. I'm like, he's supposed to be the weakest. He just 2v1'd them.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Like I think he just survived it, but he had a lot of help to survive that planet. But it's like, these are people that made it to the clan. They made it to get their cloak. You're considered the worst of the worst. I get that, but like he outscaled them crazy. He did. Kicked their ass when he was fighting different types of monsters that weren't even like human form. I don't know. Like it was not a negative. It's not a terrible negative, but it was like he wasn't weak at all.
Mm-hmm. I think it was more of he was a runt because you put him up against the other ones. He's short. He's little. And
he was short. He was short.
Yeah. When that happens, typically, aliens don't like that shit. But no, he made quick work of those two guys and then fought his dad and got his get back for his brother. I thought that was pretty cool. And he ended up killing him, take his cloak and his credits cut to black, or not. Yeah. It had the Predator Badlands, I think, come up and then
he
came back. And this is where I was like talking about it at the beginning. I was like, yo, Dan could potentially do a fourth movie that's completely different from the other three. And I'm all for it. This ship is coming forward with, it seems like these little motorcycles coming through too, the desert and things like that. And Elle Fanning is like, who's that? That's my mother. Oh shit. Like that was kind of crazy. We've never seen, at least to my knowledge, maybe it's in the comics because I know the lore for Predator and Aliens go crazy in their own books and their own comics and things like that. Maybe it's in there, but to my knowledge, we've never seen a female Predator. So this will be a first, and that would be really crazy. Like I said, Dan can do 4 different types of Predator movies and potentially all work, and I'm all for it. So Like I said, we talked about it already. I love this movie. I gave it a 10 personally. My top 10 is just gonna go crazy at the end of the year. It's tough, man. It's getting really tough, and we're not even out of November yet, so we still got more movies to come, and this is getting crazy. Anything else on Predator Badlands?
Nah.
No.
There you go. 8, 9, 10 Predator Badlands. If you guys have seen it, let us know what you guys' thoughts are on that down in the comments below.
I just remembered something.
Go for it.
Season 1, episode 1 of Teen Wolf is in the books.
It's in the books.
Episode 1.
Episode 1.
Yeah, he stopped right there.
Yup. How you feeling, man?
I fuck with it, but I don't know. Like, I kind of see that like, I don't think it's heavy cordiness.
That's what I was saying. It's only
It's not
early,
heavy.
and they jump past that quickly. Like once you get into the story of what, like once he becomes a wolf and we're comfortable, the story gets crazy.
If you're already like, all right, I kind of like this.
Exactly.
You're in already. You're
that
in.
early,
Just
Justin.
go.
Like what you've seen is nothing. Like, and
Just
I mean
go.
in terms of season 1, like season 1 explodes. Like you're just too early. 1 is just too early. You got to keep going. It gets better. It only gets better. Only.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure. I mean, I believe you. You know, Buddy gets bit by the werewolf. He has all these fucking powers now. He's this. What are they playing? Fucking
lacrosse.
They play
lacrosse.
Yeah,
he's a fucking super phenom now. He's talking to old girl. Her dad's a fucking that shit.
Yeah.
That was some Vulture vibes right there, huh?
Yeah. That was nuts. Straight out of Homecoming. But no, like I said, it's not bad. I fucked with that first episode. Not like super, high praise or anything, obviously. But I was just looking for the corniness. Obviously, you're watching something called Teen Wolf. That's what you think you're gonna get. But it wasn't heavy. It definitely wasn't heavy. Not heavy on the corniness.
If you go look at that first poster for season 1, and I don't know if you've seen it, Cody. Obviously, you guys are looking at it right now because I'm putting it in front of you guys. I don't know what it was, but that's probably the most corniest shit I've seen from Teen Wolf ever.
Let me go look it up.
The dude is Scott is t-shirt, like collar shirt kind of opened a little bit, kind of like Twilight vibes. I don't know if this was around the time that Twilight came out or whatever, and they kind of wanted to do that. But that right there is pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
But that goes away so fast. I don't know what they did. Like they just flipped it, and it became like a crazy ass show. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, like I said, if you're already like, I can see, I kind of like this. It's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better.
I just wanted to get something in for sure because the hardest part of a show is starting that motherfucker.
It is.
You can keep going. There was a shit ton of shit to watch this week.
Andor.
Yeah. I mean, I fucking started Andor too, but
I left off where I restarted and I left off on the same episode that I did the first time, man. Damn.
And I was like, for Andor, I was like, episode 1 is cool, but like, I'm not seeing what these niggas
Yeah, for sure.
And obviously, a show has to progress, but yeah, that one. Like I said, the hardest thing is starting it, but if that first episode doesn't grab you, the second hardest thing is going back. So there's that. But yeah, I fucked with the first episode. It wasn't bad.
Fully jet 6 with it. Nope. Getting into season 2, definitely getting into season 3, you're gonna be like, yeah, this shit. All right, I get it.
It's so crazy.
But there you go, Teen Wolf. A little bit of a surprise there. Cody's been asking him like almost every day now for the past 2 weeks. So there you go. Moving on to our next movie here. Well, at least my next movie. Let's see if I know Cody didn't watch this one. Maybe Justin did. I watched this one pretty early on when it was in theaters. Frankenstein, starring Jacob Elordi, Mia Goth, Oscar Isaac, directed by none other than the great Guillermo del Toro. Jet's nodding his head, so I'm assuming he watched it. Start with ratings here. Like I said, man, top 10 is gonna get filthy, man. This is crazy. This was a fantastic movie. I loved it. much for the same reasons. Just not at a 10 for Predator, though. I just don't know if I can give it that 10. But by no means is this movie bad in any way or a negative in any way. Maybe we could talk about one that potentially we found, but I am at a 9 on this. Performances were great. Storytelling and the way they decided to tell the story of Frankenstein was, I thought, and I haven't seen it in any other Frankenstein movies we've done before. The way they told this story was awesome. I think it was like prelude, act 1, and then act 2. Great, man. Great. I thought this was fantastic. I loved it, man. It was a long movie, but I was there for all of it.
Damn,
I was there
2 hours and 32 minutes.
Yeah. So there you go. I'm at a 9 on this. Jet, what'd you think?
I'm actually sick, bro. Like, I was really hoping you were at a 10 because I need you to talk me off the ledge, bro. Like, this shit was phenomenal. Like, I have, I don't know how deep we're gonna get into this. It doesn't take any big swings, I would say, from a traditional Frankenstein story. Obviously, you have the amazing, set production and the phenomenal acting. So it excels in all of that shit. But it really is just, the story of Frankenstein, which it's really cool in and of itself because, I would say for a lot of people growing up, you think that Frankenstein is the monster, but it's like, no, that's the scientist that made the monster. So, it follows all those same beats and everything like that. But, man, Guillermo just put his fucking, his spin on it, his flavor on it. I needed you to talk me off the ledge, bro, because I'm at it.
I can't. If you want to give it a 10, that's completely fine. I just wasn't there for whatever reason. It's just the same reasons. But yeah, I can 100% see it. It's a 10. I don't want to get too heavy on it because maybe Cody wants to go watch it. It's on Netflix right now. So
did y'all watch the 45-minute behind the scenes that they have?
I did.
No, I heard that was great. Was that pretty cool? Bro, yeah, I heard that was. Yeah, I gotta go check that out. That out. No. Yeah.
Christoph Waltz is my fucking guy. Like, he's in my top 5 actors of all time, and every time he's in something, I just want to catapult him to the front of the fucking list. But this nigga Oscar Isaac, boy,
I told Gloria this motherfucker can act. This motherfucker can act. In the middle of the movie, I said he's got it. Cinema. Oscar Isaac is in my top 5. I've said this before, bro. He showed it right here. He fucking showed it. And
god damn, man.
Like I said, this storytelling was crazy because I wasn't expecting the way they laid it out to be that way. I was like, oh shit. Okay, we're still here. I'm fucking for it, but damn. Okay, yeah, cool. No, Oscar Isaac can definitely act, man. Insane. He's got it. He's got
Jacob Elordi as the fucking monster, bro. Is this nigga 6'8"? He looked huge.
He looked big, yeah, for sure. He looked huge as shit.
Like
huge as shit.
The Lakers need a center type big like that, bruh.
Let me see how tall Jay. He's 6'5", so yeah. I mean, yeah. I didn't know that. He did not look like that in what is it? Fucking HBO show with fucking oh my god. Euphoria. He did not look that tall.
Yeah, he don't look that big to me in there either.
6'5", crazy. No, yeah, phenomenal movie. Like I said, 9. If you're at the 10, hell yeah, I completely see it. I completely understand it. This movie was just great, and glad to see that. Obviously we talked about in the news earlier that Netflix decided to give this a theatrical release because hearing it in Dolby, yeah, it was fantastic. It was fantastic. So there you go. Cody will probably watch it this week and we'll get his thoughts on it. I don't know if next week, stay tuned, but for the end of the pod, we got a little bit of an announcement for next week's pod. So we'll see what we do for that one. But yeah, definitely stay tuned for the next time we bring up Frankenstein so that we can go in depth on that. But yeah, 10, 9 from us here. Let us know if you guys have seen Frankenstein, your thoughts on that down in the comments below. Next one here from the creator, I should say, of Breaking Bad. Pluribus. 100% Rotten Tomatoes. Supposedly one of the greatest pilot episodes ever, right? I'll let Cody go first, actually. Cody, kind of alluded to, we'll talk on that later. Let me see what Cody's thoughts are on that. Cody, what do you think?
How do I start this?
Cody,
Not-
for reference, only watched the first episode. 2 episodes are out now. Me and Jed have seen the second one.
I've only seen
So,
the first episode.
Cody's only seen the first. Yeah.
My bad, gang. It's because fuck. Okay. How do I start this? I'm gonna say, for the record, I don't think it is 100%, and I don't think it's one of the best pilots I've ever seen. Okay, I'm gonna just start by saying that. I'm not gonna be too negative because it's not that I don't like it. It's just I'm not fully like drawn in yet. Like it didn't really get me interested. Like I guess how everybody else is. It doesn't like. Don't get me wrong. It feels like it's going for that like lean in your seat, like pay attention to what's going on. Kind of like how like watching I keep forgetting the name of the show that we stopped watching but you finished. What was the name of it? It's like watching shows like that, like all these shows, like the show on Peacock. It's like watching these shows. They're supposed to get you hooked because there's something crazy going on in the world. I feel like it's trying to do that and it's probably doing good. It's just I'm not 100% there yet. I'm not there. That's just how it's interesting to some extent because we want to know what's happening, but I'm not that interested. I don't know how else to explain that, but it was all right. I'm not saying it was bad. It was all right. Pretty sure episode 2 elevates it. You guys probably know, obviously, but episode 1, I don't think it was one of the best pilots I've ever seen. That's all I'm saying.
Jet, what do you think?
I don't want to ramble about saying anything.
Episode 1 only.
I know. I'm trying.
You remember where it ends? I can tell you where it ends.
No, I remember. I guess I agree with Cody in the sense because obviously people are saying best pilot ever, and sometimes we talk like that on here, right?
We do,
but that's a lot of television. That's a lot of TV shows to even try to put a fucking list together. And in my mind, I guess it's up there because that episode to me was crazy, but I don't know, like Cody, I don't know if I would say if that was the best. I don't know. Off feelings, I don't think so. Just having like a picture of episode or TV shows in my head, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But I thought that pilot was great. That shit was pretty fucking nuts. J-Mag, episode 2 did a lot.
Should I just take my headphones off?
No, because that shit is long. You wouldn't even finish it. But you get...
No, he meant like step away.
Oh, yeah. Nah, we don't gotta do that. It just.
I'm pretty sure because it seems like right after everything's gonna get talked about.
Bro, you
it does get talked about,
and that's what I'm saying. It feels like they're trying to do that, but it's like at the same time, it feels like I'm watching like a show that's trying to be unserious at the same time. Like
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that for sure.
But again, I don't know from episode 2, but that's what it felt like. I was like, is it going to be like that where we're going to be sitting here with episodes like, oh, what's going to happen? Like, what does this mean? Or is it going to be like one of the shows where it's just, they just threw that in there, but it's like one of those regular shows where like you're just watching her life now. Like, I don't know. It just felt like that. I don't know how to explain it.
But yeah, I loved it, to be honest. And like I said, episode 2, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll just stop there.
Episode 1 I thought was great. I watched it twice, watched it by myself. Gloria watched it, wanted to watch it, so watched it with her again too. So I got, the rewatch from it. I thought it was great. I completely agree with Cody and Jet here that this is not the greatest, pilot that we've ever seen. I think the episode itself is maybe an 8. I think the highest I can ever go to on it is a 9. But I still enjoyed the episode. But I will say this, aliens, right? Aliens. But we don't really fuck with aliens here at LFG. But I it got me hooked a little bit better than most other shows with aliens did. For me personally.
I mean, obviously, I haven't seen 2, so I'm confused.
No, I'm. They said in episode 1.
They said they weren't aliens.
They said they weren't aliens, but this algorithm or this recipe comes from aliens. And the president, or he's not the president, he's the president of agriculture or something like that, right? He said, "There's no aliens on this planet."
Yeah,
he said this planet.
That's how he said it.
Yeah. This is aliens. This is fucking aliens,
like,
man. Okay,
the way but the way they were trying to explain it, because he was also saying like it's like a virus, and obviously that
Mhm.
makes sense. But he was like, oh, because he realized how bad that sounded. He's like, no, it's not a virus. But they're basically just trying to explain it as everybody's one consciousness now.
Yeah.
Because it's like a euphoria. Everybody's on the same wavelength. Like,
Yeah.
but it's not them. That's why she was like, let me talk to the
Exactly.
president. He's dead. He just passed away. Like, but even if you're talking to the person, you're not actually talking to them. You're talking to whatever they are. And that's where next episode is probably going to get into that.
They do answer some questions, and they give you some more backstory on it and stuff like that. But I will say this was a good episode. Seeing how the shit spread was kind of crazy and unique. You know, they kind of hustled on that shit. The plane shot when she's looking up, like, oh, those planes up there. It's kind of weird, isn't it? And she's like, nah, it's not weird.
Nah.
I was like, oh shit, they're crop dusting your asses. Like, that's what they're doing.
Yep. Once I saw the lines, I said,
yeah.
Oh,
It's like, that was crazy. And then shit just went downhill after that. Motherfuckers started, convulsing and having seizures and stuff like that. And I kind of had a problem with it at first, but after seeing it the second time, I get it. She had her friend do the same thing, and she did all this, hustle and bustle to take her to the hospital and things like that. And she saw more people at the hospital. And she's trying to get the doctor, and she said, damn, none of these people. And she still wanted to get her down and into a gurney, right? And get her into the hospital. It's like, you see that shit's fucked. So, like, what are you trying to do? But, she's human. She doesn't understand what the fuck's happening. So she just wants to save her friend. So that's fine. One point I will take away from this, and I told this to Gloria when I watched it the second time. There was a scene when she gets to the hospital. There's a mother with the baby, right? And the baby's about to fall off, and she saves the baby. She looks into the car seat, and she kind of looks a little like, oh shit, like horrified by it. And I'm like, show us the baby.
I wanted to see the baby
show us
bad.
the baby. And I understand why they didn't show us the baby. Fine, you don't want to go that deep into what's happening, but at the same time, then why even show that scene at all? Like, just
exactly.
To me, like, have the balls if you're gonna do that. Show the baby in the show and see what's going on. If not, I'm completely fine with not even having that scene in it. I understand there's kids. I understand there's babies. This whole world has babies and kids and things like that. So they're probably getting turned too. So that's kind of where I lost a little point for me on episode 1 in particular. But that final scene with the president and all, I was like, oh shit. And she thought she was like, okay, thank God bless America or whatever. And it has her name. Yeah. Just like, hey, call this number when you're ready. I was like, oh shit, man. Like, damn, that's crazy. And she started just asking questions. And the thing that came up was like, there's 11 other of you guys out there. Is it in Albuquerque? No, in the world. Oh, shit. I was like, yo, hell yeah. I fuck with that because I'm glad she's not the only person. I think that would have been a little unrealistic. And Gloria was telling me, how did she not get infected? And I was like, well, how did Allie not get infected in The Last of Us, right? There's people that are just immune to certain shit. So that's what happens. That's what I kind of compared it to her for. But no, I thought it was a good episode. Just, not this greatest of all time that, we're hearing on it. And then even with episode 2, which I thought was a good episode, and you get lore and things like that, I don't think this show, and this obviously can change as more episodes come out and shit starts getting crazier and getting deeper into it. But I don't think this show is going to be, at least for us here, and I could be wrong, a silo type shit. I don't know. Maybe Jed already feels like that. Man. For me personally, I don't think it's going to be that type of thing. It might change, but that's just where I'm kind of at right now.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That for me, that's kind of tough to judge. Obviously, like you were just talking about the 2 episodes, because I feel like off just that second episode, like we just got so fucking much.
Yeah, we did.
And obviously, there's so much more to go that the shit could really like flip on its head. But I don't know, just the information that we were getting, the shit that was happening. Obviously, I'm not gonna speak on anything, but I was just like, man, how did this nigga come up with this? And obviously, like on the surface, like I first was looking at it, and you said aliens, and I was thinking about that too. Like, I don't really like alien shit like that. But as I'm watching it, it was what they're doing with aliens and how the story is being told, as opposed to a fucking whatever that fucking Peacock show is called.
Teacup.
I don't know. Teacup.
Yeah.
I just have more. This is just more
I'm excited for
interesting.
the next one. I'm excited for the next one. I really am. Like, that's just not to take away. I don't know if that was like a negative type of thing. I just don't think it's going to be on the level of that for us. And it, like I said, it could change. But I am excited for the next episode for the rest of the season to see exactly what's going on. And I will say, let me get her character name or even the actress's name because she's doing a pretty good job. Yeah. She is me, especially in episode 2, and the questions that she's asking and shit, and the scenarios that she's putting to what's going on and shit. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly the type of shit that I would be asking too. Fuck yeah, what are we doing? So that was pretty cool, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. I can relate.
I can already tell because by the way episode 1 ended, when she was like, they were like, we're here for you, we're here to help. If you got any questions, just call. You need anything to eat, to drink, just let us know. And then she was like, I forgot how they brought it up. Then they were like, we just want to know how to fix you. Yeah. Instantly, she said, "Oh fuck, no,
no. Yeah, what do you mean fix me?
What do you mean?
We're gonna figure it out. No, so you can join us. No. No. I'm good on that. But
man. Yeah, I'm already knowing. Sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I gotta see episode 2 though.
Yeah.
Sure. But yeah, I mean, I'm invested.
No, for sure.
For sure. And I can't wait to see just how it progresses. Because to your point, it is kind of that thing where like I can see how this is gonna go, and hopefully I'm dead fucking wrong about it.
So, yeah, I mean, obviously Cody will speak on 2, and we'll watch 2, and then we can speak on that a little bit more for sure. Because I do think some things might change.
But I don't know because the ending of episode 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For sure.
Wasn't expecting that shit.
For sure.
So,
for sure.
I don't know. We'll see.
I will say From, and I don't think Silo, maybe it did for you guys, and I can't remember, but I know From for sure. By episode 2, we were locked in. Let's go. What is happening? This is our show. For Silo, I think it took a little bit longer, if memory serves correctly.
Yeah, because we were through different main characters. We had to really figure out what was happening.
Yeah, and that's for sure more of like a slow burn type of TV show.
Yeah. So maybe this takes that route. Yeah, and maybe this takes from that. So we'll see. But 2 episodes in on Pluribus. If you guys have seen it, let us know what you guys are thinking about it so far. Can't wait for next week. Can't wait for the rest of the season. I know Glory's excited for it too. So stay tuned for more of Pluribus here on LFG. Well, there you guys go. That was our What We Watch. Let us know what you guys are watching, playing, or possibly listening to down in the comments below. Final thoughts, guys, before we head out?
Yeah, like J-Mac was alluding to earlier, next week, LFG is going to have a guest, if all things hold still. At least by his YouTube channel, because we haven't met the gentleman. He goes by Monday Morning Critic on YouTube. His TikTok, as all guests that have been on this shit so far, his TikTok came across my page, and he was fucking talking to the little girl from Welcome to Derry. I was like, damn, he really doesn't have.
I saw that video. Oh shit, that's crazy.
That's crazy. I was like, damn, he really doesn't have a whole lot of fucking, followers in my mind, to be doing some shit like that. And then I go on his page, and he's just interviewing all types of fucking actors. He interviewed the whole cast of From, just different TV shows, and I was like, damn, this is fucking crazy. Let me send him a message, see if he wants to chat it up. And at least do the messages. Really cool fucking dude. Can't wait to talk to him. Like I said, he talked to the whole cast of From, so obviously we're gonna get into some From. And yeah, has been a minute. Definitely pick his brain, see what his different things are. He does TV show and movie interviews, so super excited to talk to him. Look forward to that next week. Like I said, if all things stand.
I think another show that we should talk about next week, maybe Joe wants to talk about it now, is It Welcome to Derry. That shit just reminded me too. That shit is going on. Episodes on Sundays. Yeah. Cody hasn't seen that one yet, so maybe he's got to catch up.
I forgot to watch it.
yeah, for sure. So I think we'll bring that up. That we could talk about the first. Jed has a whole video on the first episode. Watching that. If you guys want to go get his thoughts right away on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe on that. But if not, episodes 2, 3, and for me and Cody, we talk about 1. I think next week or even the week after, we'll see. We'll have to get that worked out. We'll see what happens. But yeah, It Welcome to Derry will be a regular starting next week. and we'll see, along with Pluribus and obviously movies of the week. But there you guys go. Another. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, movie of the week is Running Man, right? That's this week.
Yeah, that's this week. So Running Man will be the movie of the week coming up. So there you
It's
go.
about time, boy. I've seen that trailer about 20 times going to the fucking theater.
Yeah, for sure. So Running Man, Pluribus, and Welcome to Derry, all potentially next week. So stay tuned for that if you guys are interested in that. But if not, there you go. We appreciate you guys watching this episode. Let us know your thoughts on everything we talked about in the news, any of our What We Watches. Let us know what you guys are watching down in the comments below. And while you're down there in those comments, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be much appreciated. For our audio listeners, don't forget to drop 5 stars. That too would be much appreciated. But in the meantime, keep it locked here to LG. We got you covered on anything and everything in pop culture. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.